Sheree, and I hope you're all doing really well as well. And I'm so glad to just be back doing the readings. I've got a bit more energy today, which is so cool. I can't wait to get into the reading for you. I also just wanted to say quickly thank you to all of you who have sent your emails or messages of support to me. I really appreciate you guys. You're just so beautiful, and for your donations as well, which has really been helpful to the channel. And I just wanted to say too that if any of you want to join the Twin Flame Soulmate group that I've created, it'll be in the link description box below. The links will be there in the details. Also, I've had some inquiries about my cards, my own self-created decks of cards. The links are in the description box below also, guys, and thank you for your interest. So let's get started. We've got the first reading, which is the Lightseer's Tarot, which is the little Buddha. Okay, little Buddha. So cute. And then we've got the second reading, which is the Lover's Tarot with the seashell. And we've also got the Celtic, Universal Celtic Tarot with the opalite moonstone, I think it could be. A little angel, how cute is that? And this is the seashell here for you guys to look at as well. And so the theme this week is what is his intentions with you? What are his intentions, okay? What's he wanting from you or this connection? So I'll give you a moment to focus on the cards, guys, and we'll get started shortly. Hi, reading one. Hope you're all going really well, guys. Thank you so much for being with me today. We've got the little Buddha for you guys. So cute. Let's have a look at what is going on with your divine masculine. That's just what I'm going to call this. What is going on with him? What does he feel for you? What is his current energy? And what are his intentions with you and this connection? Okay, so we're going to have a look at what's going on with your person, okay? For group one, please, Spirit. Group one. Okay, so what is group one's person's current energy? What is his current energy? Seven of Wands. Five of Wands. Hang on. Yeah, there it is. And the Star, which kind of came out like this, so I'm going to leave it like that. So, okay, it's interesting because it looks like he's on guard at the moment, maybe a little bit, he's hiding, well, maybe not hiding away, but it looks like he really just wants to be in his own space right now. There might be a lot of competing interests going on, or it's just that maybe too many people are just trying to nag at him or get at him. I also feel like there's so many options coming his way. And he's really stuck, you know, he's in the middle between losing hope and holding on to something. So that's why he might be backing off and just being in his own space, maybe a little guarded, and just really focusing on and honing in on his intuition, rather than, embracing this chaos that's around him with, could be other people, could be family, could just be his mind. You know, this could represent his own mind. Where there's competing forces telling him what he should or shouldn't do. So he's backing off into like a meditative state right now, trying to find out, what should I next do in this situation? And that's in this connection, I feel. Yeah, that's what he's doing around this connection. So it could be that feelings have stirred and now he's trying to work it out. Irresponsible, I can't keep it together, and I know I've already screwed things up. So it might be that he feels he's just not at that point right now to be coming towards you. He does want the wish to come true, but at the same time doesn't know if he can live up to that. So it's kind of like he just feels like a little bit all over the shop and chaotic right here, and just really needs to back off and just take some time out, you know. And it says envy. Every single day I feel worse about myself and my choices. So yeah, he's really feeling the brunt of that, of that. So he probably looks at other people and thinks they've got their act together, and he just wants himself to be this way as well. Not just for himself, but for the connection too. Or for any kind of relationship you might have outside, in the outside world. Yeah, distance, barriers, separation, space. So he's really feeling this, but he's also, as I said, guarded, and just needs to take back his power, his energy. Like it's right, like he's just taken back his energy fully. And you might have felt this. You might have felt quite this distance and space going on because he's done that. But I don't feel like for him he's closed off entirely. I just feel like he needs to bring his energy back. He needs to pull that back and think clearly, go into his intuition about what he feels, what he feels he should do, rather than what his voices in his head are telling him or what other people are telling him. There are competing forces here. I've got these cute little cards in the mail just recently from Sister Moon Tarot called Doubts of the Divine Masculine. They are so adorable and cute. So I'm going to be using these for the first time today. And we're going to get a message, okay? So what is he saying? Your words affect me too much sometimes. So maybe there was some words said between you that's really made your person, you know, your divine masculine, pull right back and really have to take some time to really look within and analyze what maybe his behavior has been, or what does he really want in the connection? Do your values align? You know, are the stars lining up for you both? So let's have a look then at how is he feeling for you. So the King of Wands, which is that strong passion right there. He knows what he feels is very, I'm getting the word intense. There's a lot of intensity in this connection, and maybe that's why he's also pulled back. Six of Swords. Yeah, he knows. There's clarity there. But there's also the Four of Cups reversed, so that's good. He's out of a funk. So it's not like he's, I don't feel like he's in a deep, dark place, you know, like, or even really bored or anything like that. He's just really trying to put his attention on what he needs to do. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, okay, this is interesting. So to me, it looks like it's more about how do I go around, you know, this connection rather than should I, you know, should I move into this or should I not? I kind of feel like he's very in tune with you, and it's like he has to pull back to get in tune with his own energy again. And yes, he is trying to kind of suss out what's right for him and you in the connection, but there's no doubt about it. I feel that he is really invested in you. He really has his strong feelings for you, and he might be worried that you're moving on or that you're not going to wait around in this either. He has to kind of really tap into his emotions, and I feel like he's not used to doing that. Yeah, integrity. I'm trying to do the right thing. See, he doesn't want to hurt you. That's probably also why he's pulled back, because he does not want to hurt you if he's not ready, and he might, because he's not feeling grounded and just level-headed right now. He's afraid that, you know, if you are to try to pursue something together or move into this deeper together, that something might be said or an action might be taken where it does kind of hurt both of you. So he is trying to really remain in control and be the leader, but at the same time, he really does have this strong integrity. He has strong feelings for you. He knows what he wants with you, it feels like. So we've got confessions, unexpected message, unveiling, and justification. So he wants to come forward and really get something off his chest. Might be something that he finds enlightenment with, that he really wants to come forward and maybe tell you something he hasn't told you before. It could be his feelings. What is that? So we've got the Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, he's playing it too careful at the moment, and I think he just wants to let you know that he has got a lot of passion for you. He does want to just jump into this with you, and he doesn't really want you getting the wrong ideas on this either. You know, he doesn't want to give the wrong message to you, that he's like pulling back for good type thing. Yeah, but he's watching you. So there's social media stalking, gossip, asking questions, snooping. So at the moment, you guys may not be in any kind of communication, for some of you, not all of you. But it does look like he is maybe trying to find out more about where you're at and trying to gauge where you're at right now. But it's, you know, I'm getting another message with this. Yeah, I'm getting this more actually. Some of you, it is him doing that, but the majority of you, I feel like he is feeling that you're doing this to him because he's kind of sitting back and pulling back from everything. It's his fears that you might be doing that, snooping and looking into his social media. So that's interesting, that's coming through there. All right, so I might get another little card here. So I'm afraid I have a sex addiction and need multiple women to please me. Now, that's only going to resonate with only a few of you. I feel like your person may have had many casual encounters and maybe they're afraid of commitment, you know, because they're maybe not used to commitment. Maybe they're just used to being a free agent to do what they want to do kind of thing. And you might have shaken something up within them that's really like this battle, you know, within them right now, this conflict going on. So let's ask the question, what are their intentions with you? What is his intentions with you? So the Two of Cups reversed. We got the Three of Swords reversed. And we got the Wheel reversed. And we've got the Sun. And we've also got the Devil reversed and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so let me get this straight. What I feel he wants is to be on on the same page as you regarding what you both want in the connection. I feel like there might have been some miscommunication or misinterpretation in the very early stages of this connection. And it could have been that there was a lot of passion and it's very intense. And, you know, you both might have been trying to seek out, you know, let's see how it goes and just didn't put too many expectations on this, but he wasn't expecting the intense emotions coming through. And there's been heartbreak with this, but being reversed, it does show me that it's coming out from that as well. It's going to be delayed though. I feel like he needs time to really just find out where he's at in his life right now and what he, you know, how he can get on his feet and be responsible in his life and for his actions and decisions, etc. But he does feel very positive about this connection. He wants to break free from any old fears and patterns that he's held on to because that's what's holding him back, you know, from committing to you. Because deep down, he wants to have this Ten of Cups with you. He actually does want this bliss and emotional happiness with you, maybe even a marriage. He wants to break free from addictions. It did say something about addictions over here. Maybe he does have a bit of a sexual addiction. He might really like just being free to do what he wants to do, and he's not used to kind of like being committed to one person. As I said, that's only a specific message for some of you. But yeah, the majority of you, there is some past stuff he knows he has to just, like that shadow work, he still needs to undergo. And I don't feel he's got extreme heavy stuff with this one. I just don't get that feeling. I feel like your divine masculine just needs to ground his energy, center himself, and work out what it is that he is next going to do in this connection. Is he going to, you know, move forward with this, or is he just going to kind of let it go? Because it feels to me that he is quite a determined person. I feel like he has some very strong feelings towards you. I don't feel he's really overly guarded. I mean, he is guarded, but I don't feel like he's closed off to you. I want to get another thing on this. Okay, so we have, just to let you know too, we got the Aquarius, Leo, and also Capricorn, Leo again. Okay, just so you know. And it's got weak. I'm about to break. So he is undergoing some stuff within at the moment. I feel like he doesn't want to come forward towards you whilst he's feeling this way. So there are some things perhaps externally in his life going on as well, where he's just had to pull his energy back in. It could be family drama, whatever it is, there's stuff going on here that he just feels like he has to pull back even from the connection if it's not directly related to the connection. He really wants to be at his best when he comes in towards you. So I can't seem to do what's right, lies. So it could be that at the same time he wants to be honest with you. He's trying to do the right thing with his integrity. There could have been some kind of betrayal for some of you, or deception. I miss you and your warmth, because he sees that you are the sunshine in his life. You know that song, Walking on Sunshine? He kind of feels like he's walking on sunshine when he's with you. And yeah, he just feels at the moment it might be a bit cold because he's not been able to really tell you the true feelings that he is holding within. And so his intention is to really come towards you being strong, being able to be balanced in his emotional state right now. Yeah, look at this, self-worth. He knows he has some stuff to still deal with regarding those shadows. But at the same time, he's quite determined, I feel. When he wants something, he will go for it. Yeah. So we've got nourishing his soul. See, self-harmony, soul growth and comfort. He's nourishing his soul basically, and he wants, as I said, wants to be his best when it comes to you. He knows his limits though. You know, there's a final straw overload breaking point, which is interesting. I'm about to break. So we can see that if he doesn't pull back from this connection and gather himself together, and it's like the masculine going into their cave where they have to go away and just re-energize and process everything that's going on. That's what he had to do because he's been confused, okay? So he definitely needs to do that. And I feel like he's not letting go of this. I just don't feel that from his vibe. I just get that he, definitely needs just time on his own for now. So let's have a look at some messages then. So the timing just wasn't right for us. And finding out the truth crushed me. And so I hope that you can forgive me one day. All right, and what else do I want to see here? Yeah, the Divine Masculine confession. So you're better off without me for now. Whoops. Yeah, he's really working on himself right now. And I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. Please help me to figure us out. Yeah, there's that confusion. And I'm afraid of this love, afraid of pain too. So it could be that you're both mirroring each other in that way too. And I sense your anger and resentment. I also mirror your fears. I need you to release these so I can too and come back into your life. So there might be something with deep within yourself, or you might be aware of it on the surface anyway, that you are feeling quite hurt or resentful, maybe of the way he backed off. Or it could just be that, you know, maybe because you're feeling he's not wanting to make a go of this, or you're thinking he's making excuses or something. Just be aware that, you know, he has to do this to get better within himself. So if it's meant to be, it will be, baby. Just let it be. And I miss you regardless of how things seem. And I need more time to figure things out on my own right now. It's all falling into line what the messages are saying here. I'll get some of these as well. So stop being so hard on yourself. And it was real. Okay, that's interesting. So maybe you've been really questioning, you know, you've been really going within and really... Not so much, maybe some of you might be stressing out about it, but some of you might be really feeling like internalizing, being hard on yourself, thinking it was something you did that to cause them to back off. And what it's saying is, stop being so hard on yourself. It was real and it is real. I just need to do this, you know. Yeah. So I really do care. And open your heart. Yeah, it says somewhere over here that if you are able to release the fears or work on your stuff too, like open your heart, he can do that as well. Through my lessons, I've become stronger and wiser, and that's what he's doing right now, is really going within and reflecting on this stuff so he can get better. And it's easier to stay away now than lose you later. See, this is just amazing how it all falls into place. And I can't face you right now. The intensity between us scares me. Now, did I say that in the beginning about intensity? It's such an intense feelings that he just can't face right now. I'm drawn to your deep intelligence and wisdom. So even telepathically, he may be picking up on things with you, you know, the messages there. So coffee cup. So meeting and, what's it say? Conversing, savoring the moment and feeling uplifted, friendship. So, you know, if you guys do have communication, like contact, it could be that it starts off with this, and that might be all that both of you might be able to deal with just now, before, you know, not so much getting into the heavy stuff, but maybe having a cup of coffee and just a friendly chat, you know, just to be emotionally mature, being able to be two adults who can do that, you know. Okay, what else am I looking at? So yeah, look, trust in the process. Yeah, and also, oh, I love you. Your divine masculine loves you. If you've not heard this before, this is what he wants to, well, this is what he feels. This is what he's reflecting. God, now there goes my throat again, guys. For some of you that know what happens, is that, so interesting, this is about expressing love too. In my readings, sometimes my throat seems to close up when it's like I'm tuning into your person. It's such a weird thing. And just at the time it said, I love you, I was getting all choked up. So yeah, it's interesting. But he loves you. Wow. Now, this is amazing. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So he is intending to return to you. Yeah, it's amazing. So these cards I got in the mail, as a lot of you know, from somebody, I don't know who. So if you're watching, thank you so much. Love Oracle, Sex and Romance Inspiration from the Good, the Bad and the Beautiful. It's got all different characters in there. Excuse me. So I just want to see what card we might be able to choose out, just for a fun card, you know. They're just really cool little messages on here that could be really significant to your connection. So we've got the Joan of Arc. Ooh. Only settle for eternity. Love and faith will defeat violence, and be not afraid of fire and arrows or anything that may come, because it looks like you guys are going to overcome the battles. Stand strong in your faith at the moment. Be strong and believe in, you know, be strong with what you believe in the connection too, but individually. Yeah, how cool is that? A win-win outcome is forecast. Now, this reading is just bloody amazing for you guys. So let's see quickly, because I know I forgot to do it. Let's see very quickly, before I get into the charms, what action is your divine masculine taking towards you this week? The Hierophant. And we got the Seven of Pentacles and the High Priestess reversed. And we've also got the Six of Cups reversed. Okay, so he's not coming forward for a lot of you this week. You might not hear from him. He's still in this current energy of backing off, and he's reflecting on his values right now, but he is committed to you. He's very invested in this, and I feel like he's reflecting on this and trying to tap into his intuition, his deeper emotion as well around this. The Six of Cups is that reconciliation, someone returning to you from the past. It's nostalgic. But I feel like at the moment he can't return because he's still trying to tap into his intuition as to what to do. So practically he does know what he wants, but he's just not sure perhaps on how to express it to you. Yeah, my throat's still funny. Okay, so what is Spirit helping him with right now? That came out. Acceptance and awareness. So it's like he's just got to be aware of what's going on right now and accept it for what it is, and be able to accept that, you know, there's some changes or whatever, maybe some things he needs to look at within himself and just, yes, accept and try and maybe transform or change or improve himself in some way. Let's get some charms now, guys. So we've got the charms. Here we are. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got group 1. Okay, so we've got a little smoke packet. Someone might smoke, or something will go up in smoke in your life or their life, and that could be part of, you know, something disintegrating from their life. And we got the blue rose, which is so cool because I see it as like a very rare connection for you guys, and it's a beautiful rare connection. We've got the comb, which could be someone who loves doing their hair a certain way, or it could be a baby comb. We've got the ladle, so a soup ladle. Someone might like soup or want to cook for you. We've also got another rose. Now this is beautiful. So your divine masculine really sees you as their rose. For a minority of you, you know, it shows that there could be that your divine masculine has another feminine in their life, and that they're trying to get away from that right now or make a choice. Now look at this, guys, the infinity symbol, so awesome because it represents the twin flames. We've also got, or, you know, a love that's eternal. We've also got that both of you hold each other in your hearts together, okay? We've got someone that might wear Converse sneakers or sneakers. And we've got the flower pot here, which is your person wants to grow with you. They want this to blossom and bloom and be strong and thriving and be nurtured. We've also got the fork, so it could definitely be someone who's a chef or a cook or wants to cook you a meal. We've got emotional wisdom coming through with the purple heart, okay? So emotional, what am I saying? Yeah, emotional wisdom, and we've got the beer, so your person might like to drink. Let's get some letters for you guys. Group 1. All right, we've got a G. Is it a G? K, Z, T, M, W, F, and an E. Okay. So, you've got the word tech or TES. There could be things like, you know, abbreviations for names or something. Tech, TES, TEM, MET, and few. You know, the word few. I'm not getting a lot with this, guys. It's probably going to be more your initials than anything in this one. Yeah, I think so. So we've got we've got M, Z, T, K, G, F, E, W, guys. So if this has resonated, please comment below. Put a green heart in the comments section. If you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. And yes, look, see, so in line with what we're seeing in this reading. I need space right now. So it's just for now, guys. So please give me feedback if it starts changing, because I love hearing your stories, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi Group 2, welcome guys. I'm so glad you could be with me today, and I hope you're all doing really well. Just want to say thank you for all of your support, as I explained in the introduction as well, guys. I've got the beautiful seashell, how cute. Now let's have a look. What's going on with your person, your divine masculine? What is he feeling for you? What is his current energy? What action might he take? And what are his intentions, most of all, which is the theme of this reading? What's going on? Okay, let's start. So let's have a look at the current energy of your divine masculine. Group 2's divine masculine's current energy, please, Spirit. Well, that came out pretty fast. The Hanged Man reversed. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. And we've also got the Page of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, which was in that order, yeah. This is interesting. Okay, so I do want to see a little bit more on this. Looks like your divine masculine's really maybe paying a lot of attention on their finances right now. They might be off studying as well. We've got, he's getting back on his feet with something, and it looks like a new path for him. So there could definitely be study or work that he's starting off a new job or something. There's something going on. So we've got desire. I miss the way you taste, those soft lips on my face, your warm embrace, everything you gave. Ooh. So he's really reminiscing on this right now. It's something he's thinking about. Also foolish, I've made a fool of myself. Interesting. Maybe he feels he got a bit carried away or something. He is quite invested in this, but yeah, there's just something. There's something with the communication. Maybe he said something and it came out the wrong way, or maybe you thought he was just after sex. It could be something there. Immaturity, you know, clarity, honesty, intention, and truth. But he comes from a really good place. I feel like your divine masculine is reflecting on this at the moment. He is thinking long and hard about this, about a conversation that he either wants to have with you, but I feel like it's something he's already said to you, that he feels like he's been overanalyzing it, trying to work it out in his mind, how to maybe, I don't know why I'm grabbing these cards, because I don't normally use these in this section, but anyway. It's time to learn and grow from this, and there is nothing else to say. And celebrate the good. So you guys might not be in communication right now. But then sometimes I feel too that some of you, you know, I feel like your person just wants to forget about the bad stuff. It's time to grow and learn from whatever's happened here. There's nothing else to talk about. You know, it's been said, it's been done. Now let's move on and celebrate good stuff in life. That's kind of what I'm getting with that as well. Yeah, so let's have a look at these little cards. So sometimes I feel, I can't get that bloody focused. Sometimes I feel just emotionally disconnected from everyone and everything. So you might feel that your divine masculine might have become a little bit aloof. Maybe is not really sure, you know, they might be a bit confused about where this is going or what they actually want from this. At the moment, I think they're deep in their mind space right now, trying to analyze what it means, you know, because they are definitely desiring you. They feel passionate about you, but it's kind of like it's gone a little bit cold now. Something's occurred, yeah. So how is he feeling for you, okay? How is he actually feeling for you? Got the Three of Wands. And we've got the Seven of Swords reversed. And we've also got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And the Five of Swords reversed. Now, the Five of Swords is definitely, could be harsh words. It could be mind games. Like, there's something going on. I feel like your person wants to move away from that. I feel like he doesn't want secrets or any animosity between you. He wants the truth to come out. He wants things to be fast-tracked here. I feel like he definitely wants transparency in the connection. Yeah, and he sees a future with you. Six of Pentacles wants that equality with you, equal exchange. He's definitely, I wouldn't be surprised if he's a sword, you know, if he's an air sign, I should say. There's so many swords in this as well, but there's also Pentacles, earth sign too. I just feel like what's going on with him is that he sees a future with you, but he's really unsure as to how to put that into words at the moment, yeah. So we've got the Two of Cups reversed and the Devil. So yeah, there's still some things he needs to sort out regarding past connections, I'm hearing, around love. So there might be a little bit of emotional immaturity or just intellectual immaturity here, more so maybe than emotional. There's something that's going on in his mind about maybe relationships. Maybe he has viewed them in a certain way and doesn't want that really affecting this connection. He knows he's still got some stuff to sort out. He definitely has some very sexual thoughts about you. We've got the desire here. He just really sees you as someone who's really desirable, you know, and someone he really wants to be with physically as well as, you know, intimately, but also intellectually. Like, I feel like he's really turned on by your mind as well. But there's definitely something here. He wants that equal exchange. He doesn't want to be someone who just, well, that's what he's saying. He doesn't want you getting the wrong idea about him because he might have all this, you know, lust and passion for you. Yeah, I just feel like he doesn't want you getting the wrong idea. He has got good intentions, but yes, there are some things from his past still that he kind of needs to get over. We got weak, I'm about to break. So it could be also that he's feeling really tempted to jump into this before, you know, you guys have had that proper talk as well, if that makes sense. He's just feeling like, yeah, impulsive at the moment. So he's worried that he might make a wrong move. So it could be that he's being overly cautious at the moment as well. Yeah, we've got loss, grief, sorrow, pain. I feel like he could be, if you are not in connection now and you're separated, it could be that he's feeling the loss of you and he wants to take chase. As I said, he wants to jump in and be impulsive and just take chase. He's worried he might lose you because of something silly that was said, perhaps. Yeah, he's still trying to learn and grow from something. And it's like he's trying to get to know you more as well. He wants to know everything about you. And I feel like he is someone that will be very blunt and honest and truthful. I feel like he's just got foot in mouth. It feels like that kind of thing here where he might just blurt something out and think, oh shit, what did I say that for? And, you know, what are they thinking about me now? So that's what I'm seeing with him. Yeah. And it might be that he can kind of withdraw and just go quiet a little bit. It might be just his nature. So it says here, my moods fluctuate and my mind changes frequently. I don't want to hurt you. And that's part of that maybe an in and out energy at the moment where when it's really intense and strong between you, it's really strong, you know, the passion. And then all of a sudden he might back off because he's afraid of, you know, hurting you or just the way he is at the moment. Yeah, he might not feel quite grounded right now. At this stage, even though it's weird with these two cards here, I would have thought so, but I just don't get that full energy with him. I feel like he's trying to analyze the situation and where this is heading with you. Yeah, and what you're feeling too, I feel. And I do feel like he might be someone who comes out and just asks questions, like be very straightforward, but may not necessarily be ready or prepared to hear what you're saying. So it could be that he really wants to, he's very curious, wants to know all about you and wants to know where you see a relationship going and wants this. But then when you tell him, he's kind of like freaking out a bit. So it's interesting the dynamics going on there. So let's have a look. What does he want to say to you? So if I could stay, I would. Yeah, he definitely wants to be with you. And it's not just sexual, by the way. Even though I see this, I do feel like there's some deeper feelings here with him. He's probably afraid that if he really taps into that, then, you know, maybe emotionally he's just not ready for that just yet. I'm working my ass off to become the man of your dreams and the best lover I've ever had. So it's kind of like, yeah, he still feels like he's still learning and growing and needs to kind of like step up, you know, to be on your level kind of thing. It might be where he's feeling that he's just not there yet and is afraid to lose you because of that maybe. And he says that you are the best lover he's had. So even if there hasn't been a physical connection, he's really like, you know, I wanted to say the word enthralled in this connection. Like he's really just he's more invested than you think he is. And I know you think I only, oh my God, guys. I know you think I only care about sex, but it's not true. I do care about you. I just don't know how to share my emotions with words. This is so weird, guys. I love when these cards come up and it just confirm, isn't it? Like how I've just described how he is here. Exactly, that's it. Yeah, he knows that you think maybe he's only like looking for that because of some things he's probably said or how he's behaved, or you might know his past. There's just something going on there, but it's definitely not him. You know what I get here? I feel like he's not maybe deliberately doing it, but there's kind of like this, it could be a mask, you know, because it kind of puts off this vibe of being very carefree and maybe non-committal, maybe just a little detached. And yes, he can be that way, but deep down I see this real depth here. And yeah, I think that once he really trusts or gets to know what you're about, he might be testing you a little bit, you know, trying to just not in a bad way, but just trying to figure out who you are and what your values are before he feels ready to kind of jump in. So let's see, what are his intentions, guys? What are his intentions? So we've got the Strength card reversed and the Page of Wands. And we've got the High Priestess. And we've got the Queen of Wands reversed. Wow. And these all came out. What's going on here? We've got the Sun reversed, the Page of Cups reversed, and the Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay, this is very interesting. Just give me a moment. Did I find out the other? Yeah, there's a Gemini energy right there too. Just wanted to make sure I get those before I do it. We've got Pisces here twice, and we've got an Aries and a Sagittarius and Leo twice, okay? Just so you guys know. And we've got the Capricorn with the Devil. Okay, so I'm just trying to see what is his intentions with you? Yeah, I still am feeling that real depth to him. I feel like there's he's not feeling courageous enough right now. He's still in like a page energy. So we've got 2 pages in, oh no, we've got 3. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Wands. And he kind of looks up to you as the High Priestess and someone who's very psychic and intuitive. And he really fears that, I said fears, he fears and he feels that you pierce through his soul. And he may not feel good enough for you. You know, he might really look up to you and think, well, you've really got your life sorted and I've really got to really grow in myself and really prove myself to you that, you know, I'm good enough for this. I feel like he is still trying to find his way. And the Queen of Wands, obviously, this one is reversed. So it shows me that at the moment, the passion's still there, definitely still there. But I feel like he doesn't want to hold that back. I want to get some more info, okay, as well. He's also, as I said before, very deep. There's deep emotion with your person. I feel like he wants to express his feelings, but he just doesn't know how to. And it could be that at times he does, but then he might not take it back, but take his energy back so it feels like it wasn't real. And I think he's trying to overcome that, where he knows he can do that, where he can get very close with you and bond and engage and talk about the future and get all excited about it. But then he may back off and kind of go maybe a little bit detached or cold. And he does not want that to happen with you. So he knows there might be a pattern. And that could be part of that devil energy here too, where he knows in his past relationships he hasn't been on the committed or on the same page as his person, and this is what he wants, is to be on the same page, to be giving and receiving equally with you. So he knows he's got some faults there, and he's not maybe feeling that he's grown in himself enough just yet to put that into action. He does lack a bit of confidence, which you probably wouldn't know because he comes across as like he knows a lot, and he does know a lot, but emotional intelligence I'm talking about, that wisdom, he's still learning that. What do we got? So we've got here sexual let's play. So yeah, it's definitely like, yes, he definitely wants that. He's a very sexual person. There might be a lot of passion here, a lot of fire. Could be a fire sign as well. We've got secrets. I hate not knowing what's going on. So I just want to get more on that. So intuitive, trust your inner knowing. So this is what he's trying to do, is tap into his intuition to lead the way, because he's very much in his mind. He's very logical, practical, thinks that way. It's non-emotional. It could be very impulsive with fiery passion, and how he thinks and wants to be. But yeah, he's definitely trying to tap into his intuitive side. And interestingly enough, I feel like he can if he just breaks down those barriers, that mask that he tends to put on, because there is a very strong depth there. Now, the secrets, I hate not knowing what's going on. I feel like he wants to be transparent with you. He wants to let you know that you can trust him. So despair, falling apart, sinking, hopeless. and euphoria, chasing thrills, joy and laughter, and elusive. Now what this is telling me is that he knows that he can cause you to feel despair, and he doesn't want that for you. He doesn't want you to feel that you're sinking in this and feeling that this connection is hopeless because of his maybe immature behavior. He wants to chase thrills and joy and laughter with you. He wants to have fun and be playful. You know, that's really important for him, that he still remains in that youthful, playful kind of side. He does not want to lose that. But at the same time, he wants to be able to commit to you when he's ready. So you might find that he kind of stands back and just watches and observes from afar, you know, especially if you're not in communication. He could be just doing that, really processing and analyzing what's going on, and maybe keeping an eye on what you're doing, you know, that kind of thing. All right, let's get some cards here. I want to get some more messages. So sometimes I feel like you would be better off if I disappeared, but I can't let go. And I've closed down my feelings. I quit love. So, you know, I'm seeing the Gemini energy here. You know, there's like the Gemini is like the two minds, and it can be two sides of the coin. So it feels like he does feel in contradiction, because on one hand he thinks, I'm just not good enough for relationships. I can't get over this, whatever, you know, pattern it could be or way of being. Maybe it just feels like you're too good for him, and, you know, feels like you'd be better off if he just let it go, you know, and just moved on. That you perhaps deserve better than that. Reunion, he wants that with you. And the more I push you away, the more I long for you. I know in my heart that we belong together. Yeah. And I miss you regardless of how things seem. And if it's meant to be, it will be, baby. Just let it be. Yeah. And calm, balanced, trusting, and happy. That's what he wants with this. He wants to calm his soul. He wants to settle, I'm hearing. He wants to settle down, you know, that restless spirit. So he says there is nothing we can do to change it. So that's just how it is at the moment. That's how he might be a person that says it is what it is. You know, you just can't change it at the moment for what it is. And I'll never forget you. So it's kind of like, oh God, I'm dropping them all. It's kind of like he might feel that it's doomed in some way, you know, that he's got to start off on another path, or just, you know, I feel like he feels that if he's not going to be quick enough to change, and it's not so much change, but he might feel that he's just not going to be there, you know, at where he wants to be for the connection, and that he might lose you overall. And that's why he's trying to tell himself, you know, it's kind of like, that's why he's sitting back and waiting to see what happens. Don't take life too seriously. Okay. And so write down your feelings and look inside yourself. And I often think of our last intimate times together. Now, intimacy can be emotional, can be verbal, can be physical, spiritual. So it's kind of like he's just wanting to write down, you know, something to you, I feel. But no, what I see too is that he knows that maybe you're holding on to some pain as well, and he wants you to write it down, get it off your chest. And he does think of these, the last intimate times together. So we've got Taurus, grounded, determined, loyal. That's what he wants to be with you, is grounded. Sagittarius, optimistic, philosophical, adventurous. And look, he's undergoing spiritual growth, which is really cool. So it could be just at the moment he is undergoing that, and he's just unable to, you know, when you're going through a growth, it's a process, you know, and he's just got to be patient with himself and ask for yours perhaps in that as well. So stand your ground. So, you know, when I see this, I usually see it as, okay, someone has to set boundaries or something, but I'm not feeling that. I feel like it's just both of you are kind of like standing your ground and not budging, and it's kind of maybe a bit of stubbornness between you. Yeah, winter recovery, time to pause and reflect, go into that introspection, and so you can rebuild it, see? Yeah. So he can get the answers too he needs to. That's the Hanged Man as well reversed, is meaning that, you know, he needs to take time out to change his perspective, to see things from a bigger angle here, a bigger picture. So you are always so sweet, and 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough. I tell you, he's got a lot deeper feelings than he's letting on. I feel like I've been missing you my whole life. You're my lost paradise. And I want to create with you. Might be a very creative person. You leave me breathless and without words. Yeah, he doesn't know what to say. I keep going back to that Gemini Page of Swords. He's just kind of sitting there staring at you and just watching you and in awe and doesn't know what to do with this right now. Okay, so what else does he want? So he wants joy with you. He wants that happiness with you, to grow and blossom and to be happy and youthful and shining, you know, together, to have a beautiful life together. And we've got Laverne Cox, I think it is. No one is going to have pleasure on your behalf. Go out and claim yours now and let them love you for who you really are. Embrace those closest to you so your warmth and power make them strong like you. So beautiful. So it's this very independent kind of energy coming through with that one. And still being yourself, you know. And allowing those who support you to be around you so that you can thrive in that, you know, and still grow and shine in your own life. What is Spirit doing to help your person? So, growth, guys. Helping a person to grow. We do see the spiritual growth there. Okay, so what does Spirit ask you to do in this situation? So, show gratitude for the lessons that are involved in this as well, okay? So, it might not seem really good and everything right now, but you can grow in this together. I did those ones, didn't I? Yeah, I'll do this one. So it does show photographs. So looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So your person is missing you and possibly is, you know, looking at your photographs as well. Maybe on social media too. Now, what do I want to see? I want to see what action might they take towards you this week. So we got the Hierophant reversed. And we got the Chariot. And we got the Death card, not just the Death card, yeah. And we've also got the Four of Cups reversed. I just feel like what's going on with your person is 3 major arcana, so something significant is occurring. I don't feel like your person's coming charging towards you right now. I do want to get another card on that, okay. 7 of Cups. So yeah, we've got the Knight of Swords reversed and also the Justice reversed. I feel like your person's trying to balance their energy and be logical still, okay? They're trying to ground their energy. They're trying to find balance and are very much stuck in their emotions right now. Maybe fantasizing, maybe feeling nostalgic around the both of you. It doesn't look like they're coming forward with communication as such. Now, if you guys are in any type of communication, it just looks to me like there might be a distance between you and not any heavy kind of conversations going on. But I feel like your person's really trying to find out their values right now, and they're not able to commit to coming forward just yet because they still have to wrap something up in their life, in their cycle, that karmic pattern, whatever it is, there's something there. Let's get some charms for you guys now. Okay. Before I do that, I meant to choose one of these. So you're very close to achieving your goal, and nothing will come of this situation. And it says communication is key and a time for healing. Yeah, so communication's an issue between the two of you. I did say before that something might have been said. Maybe it was a very blunt, harsh thing. or something was taken the wrong way. There's issues with communication and maybe some healing needed. But it's just saying you're very close to achieving your goal. And maybe if you were to communicate right now, nothing really much would come out of the situation. So let's have a look. So group 2, please, Spirit. Let's have a look. So group 2. So we got the diamond ring. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, as they say. They are the, long-lasting, and there's many facets of someone's personality. It can kind of represent that as well. Diamonds are forever. So we've also got the crossbones, the skull and bones. I feel like this always reminds me of Sea Shepherd. So I kind of see like a conservationist, perhaps eco-conservationist. But it could also be, that there is something coming to an end in their life right now too. There's a death of a situation. This is a very spiritual love. You could be soulmates, twin flames. We've also got the peacock. So it's about, they want to be their best for you. They might be trying to show you, trying to attract you in as well. Maybe it is through their social media. They might be posting up photos where they look really good, and they're kind of just trying to make themselves feel good at the same time, but really trying to attract your attention in some way. It could also be that they're letting go of their pride, as well. We do have the Libra again coming through of the scales, so it is balancing the scales. Your person might like a bit of a party. They might be a bit like a bit of a socialite, but it could be that you meet at a party too. We got the car, like it could be a race car, or they just have a really nice car, or they love working with cars. There's something about that. They might love long car drives. We got music, so both of you could be musicians or just connect through a song. We got unicorn, which is that enchantment. So when you're together, you might feel very enchanted together, and it's might be what scares them is that you kind of get lost in that energy together. And we've also got secret love. So yes, your person's secretly, looking at you from afar, watching you, maybe looking at your stuff on social media, and oh, look at this. It says, if you can see it, where is it? He's back. So he's coming back. He is coming back if there's been some issues there. So it could be into sci-fi, UFO kind of stuff too. So let's have a look at some letters for group 2, please. All right, what do we got here? We got a C and an S, a Z, a K, a H, an F, a U, and a J, and an L. Okay, so we've got one vowel. Oh my God, this makes me laugh. It says F-U-C-K, fuck, or fuck. So it could be that your person swears a lot, It could be that. Yeah, that'll be something significant for some of you. So funny how these come up. We've got, what am I going to see here with one vowel? Yeah, well, you've got S-U-C-K, suck, we've got luck. So it could be that there's good luck in this connection as well. It's interesting how that's coming through. Sulk. Yeah, S-U-L-K. Someone might be sulking a little bit in the connection. So it could, it could be you, could be them. But someone's just really kind of withdrawn and just not really happy and feeling quite like a bit sulky in this. Got husk for some reason. H-U-S-K. Juzz, just. Not much else I think I can get with these guys. So if you know of anything else, let me know. Some of you usually find your initials in here or your persons. So we've got F, H, L, J, C, U, K, S, and a Z. Okay, and a Z. So I hope that's resonated with you. Please don't forget to put a green heart in the comment section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. And he says, you are always in my thoughts. It's so beautiful, guys. And I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, group 3. Welcome, guys. I'm so glad you could be with me today. You chose a beautiful moonstone, I think it is, or the opalite angel. How cute. Beautiful angel. Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on with your person, with your divine masculine. What current energy is he sitting in? And what is he feeling for you? What are his intentions with you? And what is he, his next action towards you this week? Okay, group 3's divine masculine, please, spirit. What current energy is he in? Nine of Pentacles. We've got the 5 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so there's been perhaps some animosity between the two of you, and he's really unsure about whether to come back, if that makes sense. Let me just see, okay? I want to see if this is a past thing he's undergoing or if it's with you, because it shows that he is on his own. Perhaps he's not in a connection. He might be single. He's extremely independent, and I just want to see what that is. All right, further on this. Responsible. I need to start saving myself instead of everyone else. That's interesting. That is definitely showing me that there's been some animosity within him around maybe this connection or relationships. Strength. Your strength inspires me. Okay. And focus. I know what I want and I can't stop until I have it. Let me just tune into this for a minute. Boundaries, no drawing the line. Okay, so your divine masculine might be a bit closed off right now. Maybe really independent, focusing on himself and his finances, trying to be really responsible in his life, and doesn't want to have to keep going into mind games or manipulations, where I think he's had that in the past, where there might have been betrayal or chaos, having to try and save the day. People would draw him into their dramas. Could be ex-partners, could be family. But, I feel like he wants to come back to you. There's a very strong bond here with you, and I feel like he feels this, he knows this, that it is a soulmate connection. And that might be why he's struggling right here as well, is that on one hand, he knows he needs his independence and his freedom, because in the past, it's always been him being dragged and pulled into other things. But he also is feeling the magnetic pull to be with you. So he is admiring your strength. He wants to be as strong as you. Your strength is inspiring him, and it might be helping him to realize that he can have the best of both worlds. I know what I want and can't stop until I have it. So he's a very determined kind of person, but he also has to know he's also putting up his boundaries at the moment. So it may not necessarily be that he's trying to close and, shut you out, but there's definitely a need for him to have his own boundaries here. All right, so what did I want to get with that one? Yeah. So it says here, well, here we go again. Am I strong enough to be the man you need me to be? So once again, he may not feel that he might feel, some people do, and I know I have in the past as well, and often do. I think a lot of people do feel very strong, very independent when they're on their own and single, and just think about, they only have to think about themselves, and they are confident and growing. But as soon as you start having to be in a connection where you're thinking of someone else and their insecurities and things arise, then it becomes like, you know, it's like work. You know, you have to really make an effort and make it work. So I feel like your person might feel that he's really got his life together, that to actually come towards you might unravel all that, and he's afraid that it might be the same as in the past, what's happened to him. So he's worried about, is he strong enough to keep it together when things do come undone, because everybody has issues they need to face, and he might be really afraid, you know, to step forward into that right now. He might be a bit apprehensive. Okay, so how is he actually feeling for you, group 3? So we got the 5 of Wands. Yeah, he's a bit conflicted right now. Doesn't mean he doesn't have those feelings for you, but he is conflicted. We do have the Justice card reversed, and also the 4 of Wands. So it does show to me that he wants this happy home, this stability with you, does want to have maybe even a marriage with you one day. But at the moment he is really feeling, well, it looks like he's not ready for that kind of thing, okay? He's not ready maybe for the marriage and the commitment, being the Justice reversed, because it can be legal too. Might not be ready to have that happy home even though he wants it. Temperance is that patience here. So he feels like he really is asking for your patience with him as well. And he's also, there's forgiveness and healing with this card here as well, and the Page of Wands. So, you know, I feel like he's got extreme passion for you. He does actually want to jump into this with you, but he's very apprehensive because of this other stuff here. And I feel like if he really wanted to think about it, like if he knows he wants this with you, he will go for it. Once he makes a decision, he will go for it, but he is conflicted at the moment. And I think there's confliction there because he is feeling, on one hand, that, you know, he has these feelings for you. He does want to jump in and explore this. But at the same time, yeah, he's freaking out a bit. So we've got, yeah, look, independent. I admire your freedom to be who you truly are. He also doesn't want to encroach on your independence. He doesn't want to come in and even though he's quite independent himself, I feel like he knows that once he is in a relationship, he might become a little bit needy. And that sounds so weird considering his energy is so strong in this area. And that might be what that strength is too. Like he can see that you are a strong person, you are independent, and maybe that you would have it together in the connection. But he doesn't want to take away your independence either. He doesn't want to sabotage things. See, things aren't always as they appear. He doesn't want to sabotage it either subconsciously, because he might feel like he has done that in the past. And Muse, you made me feel alive again. Yes, that electricity we see with the thunder and that lightning. The lightning, so it's kind of like you've shocked him. You've shocked him into these feelings have come quite fast for him. He didn't expect them. That's what I'm hearing there. Now, yeah, he really does look up to you. He really sees that if he was to commit to someone, it would be you. Now it says, can I still focus on my work even if I fall madly in love with you? Oh my God, guys. This is just amazing, these cards. They're falling in line. Your person, your Divine Masculine might have his own business. He might be self-employed or whatever it is. There's career-driven stuff going on here. He is afraid that if he falls in love with you, is he going to be able to put his attention and energy into this as well with his work? So that's very interesting. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Flying out bloody everywhere. Confused, conflicted, questioning, overanalyzing, and that's where he's kind of, yeah, he is very conflicted and confused. Yeah, okay. So I just want you to be happy, even if that means without me in your life. So he is willing to sacrifice that. If, you know, he would rather you be happy than having to have him in your life type thing. So it shows the kind of strength in character there that he has, you know. He really does look up to you and respects you. So I cared too much what others thought. And the way I acted had nothing to do with you. And don't take life too seriously. You know, I feel like he doesn't want to take things too seriously right now. He did care about what others thought about the connection, maybe because he's had ex-wife or ex-partner or family. He doesn't, it's almost like there's some issue in the past where he doesn't want them knowing anything about this connection because he wants it to be protected. And he also cares about maybe what his friends think. He wants to make sure that when he jumps into something, it's like long term. He doesn't want to stuff you around. And yeah, he's probably worried about what other people are thinking about what he's doing and what his intentions are. The way I acted had nothing to do with you. All right, so what are his intentions? That's what we're asking today. What are his intentions with you? I'm just trying to find my cards. There they are. Yeah. The Chariot reversed. And we've got the Two of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And we've got the Five of Pentacles reversed and the Judgment card. And we've got the Fool. And we've also got the Knight of Swords reversed. I feel like he's really cautious with his words. Like he doesn't want to come forward and just say anything. Like he's not someone that will just give you lip service. Like I feel like he won't actually come out and just say anything to make you happy. Like I feel like he's the kind of person that when he says something, he means it. He has integrity. And so you'll know if he's committed to you. And at the moment, he is quite confused about whether to move forward into this. He's still holding back, pulling back on the reins, feeling quite confused. I feel like some of you might have, only for some of you, that your divine masculine is in a karmic situation. There might be a karmic partner or another partner he's with, and that might be why he's really toing and froing too, because he's in a toxic kind of situation and wants to get out of it, but is afraid what others might think about that as well. That's just for some of you. But definitely feels like a pulling back on the reins, afraid to just jump in and be impulsive and just make a decision. He's maybe not ready to make plans just yet. He's afraid of rejection, like hugely afraid of rejection, but is really worried about hurting you, I feel. And he feels like, you know, he does want this rebirth with you. He wants a fresh start with you. He does actually want that. But yeah, once again, he wants to make sure he's where he's at. You know, he wants to make sure he's exactly where he wants to be before he jumps in and commits to you. So look, he wants to offer an apology to you. He might come and give you flowers. And nobody cares, isolation. So it could be that he's really on his own, feeling that, you know, feeling a bit sorry for himself also. And unfaithful. I've been hurt too many times. He's really got a lot of trust issues. There's been a lot of betrayal and hurt, and also, as I said, maybe there's been a ganging up of people against him. Integrity. I'm trying to do the right thing. So I feel like he has feelings for you. He does possibly, you know, really want this. I do feel like he would want to commit to you. If there's anyone he wants to commit to, it would be you. But at the same time, there's just so many things going on for him right now. He's got a lot of trust issues. And there's just that block there that's stopping him from just jumping in and being with you. So it looks like the fears that he holds within, you know, are quite strong here right now. And he has possibly been cheated on. There's something going on where he's really been betrayed. And he's afraid that, you know, he's got severe trust issues to the point where he feels that if he just gave you his whole, you know, heart and opened up, that you would take it and break it and rip it apart, and that he'd be a mess again. You know, he's really worried that he's going to undergo that. So at the moment, I don't feel, I mean, it's strange because I feel like his intention is to be with you, but by these cards, it just definitely shows that, his intention is to be with you. He wants a new start with you, but yeah, at the moment, he's just not doing that. He's not jumping in. Yeah, he's going through an emotional whirlwind right now, affected, dramatic, unstable, and he's really afraid, as I said before, that if he comes in, that, you know, he might, things will unravel for him and he won't be this strong person that he wants to be, that he is when he's on his own. So for a lot of you, he's not in a connection because I am getting that independence quite strong there. But yeah, he definitely has trust issues here. So we've got, our story will be the greatest love story ever told, you'll see. And I've been a complete fool thinking that the grass would be greener on the other side, but it wasn't. Please forgive me. And there is so much more going on than you realize, but it is easier for me to pretend that everything is okay than to deal with what I'm feeling. So end of a cycle. Yeah, he's definitely undergoing something. You know, when you come to an end of a cycle, it's a huge transition and it's very emotional and stressful, and you have to kind of pull your energy back and deal with that stress sometimes on your own. And I feel like he definitely can't be moving into anything new with you or even rekindling something just yet whilst he's undergoing this stuff. Because it's very unsettling and sometimes you don't know what's going to happen in the future, and he's in his safety zone right now. That's what's going on. He's in his safety zone. He feels that if he was to just open up to you, that would all be gone. You know, it's not just you, like personally. He feels like it would happen with anyone else. Like if it was someone else, he'd still feel the same way. He's very guarded in some ways. So yeah, he's waiting out the emotional storm. It's just weird how we got lightning again, you know, and it's just showing that, yeah, he's going through that emotional whirlwind. He's waiting it out right now, and there is a distance, and he is feeling this distance between the two of you. You might actually live really far apart from one another, overseas or interstate. But he's feeling that emotional distance as well here as well, and he's trying not to do that to you. I don't feel like he wants to hurt you. It's definitely something he doesn't want to do. So yeah, facade, he's worried that you're going to see it as a facade because it's not something he's trying to put out there to you. You know, what he is feeling and everything about you is real, but he can't do that right now. Impartiality, so being really neutral in this as well. And passion. He does have a lot of passion for you, but at the moment he's just, yeah, he's in neutral. He's being neutral right now. Okay. So we've got Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, is it? Always be the first lady, marry for love, for money, but most of all companionship, and don't just take the picture, enter it. So yeah, I feel like you are his first lady, you know, you are the feminine. And I feel like he would marry for love. And it says for money, but most of all companionship. Yeah, definitely feel like he sees you as his gem, his treasure. You would be the person that he wants to be with. And he doesn't want to just take the picture of you. He actually wants to be in it with you, you know. That's what I see. Okay, so how is Spirit helping him right now? What is Spirit helping him to do? So to make a choice, okay? So yeah, he's undergoing that growth and end of a cycle, but he is not making a choice right now. He's not letting go. He's not walked away from you, and he's not moving towards you. So it's kind of like his Spirit are going to help him to make a choice either way, you know, what he's going to do. There. So I could only work with what I had at the time. And be patient, and I want you to be happy. Now I think it said somewhere, pretty sure, yeah, this one here. I just want you to be happy, even if that means without me in your life. He just wants you to be happy. So in other words, if you were to move on, he'd be really extremely pained by that. But I feel like at the same time, he would tell himself it's meant to be, as long as you're happy, he's happy, you know, even though he's not really happy about it. But yeah, he'd be happy for you if you were to find someone else and have that happiness in your life that he can't give you right now. Okay, so let's get some of these. So what do you need to release? So it could be something for you. What do you need to release? The end of a tough cycle approaches. This is very interesting. We just had before it say the end of a cycle. Okay, so very interesting. There's going to be a release in this. He's letting go of something too. And we've got, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, so that 5 of Swords here is his negative situation, and maybe even in the connection if there's been any animosity. So we have the full moon in Capricorn, we've got the Scorpio energy there. Just wanted to go through some of these because I know I often do them. Gemini, okay, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer. Let's have a quick look here. Libra, I think, was here. There's Sagittarius there and Libra. And, yeah, Sagittarius twice there. Okay, interesting. Yep, okay. So let's have a look now. What action is he taking towards you? I'll do this first. So, Axe. So, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. He's cutting out something from his life and he's taking a chance. So, it looks like he may actually, you know, jump into this after all. Okay, so, right, what action is he taking towards you this week? So, I've got the 10 of Swords. Oh, that's that difficult ending. Like that coming to an end really, something's coming to an end really fast here. Queen of Swords. And we've got the 8 of Cups and the King of Cups. Okay. All right. So it looks to me like he's got this deep feelings for you, but he knows that he's got no choice but to back off and just abandon this emotionally right now. So I hate that word actually because I don't feel like he's emotionally abandoning this. I feel like he's still very invested, has deep feelings for you, very deep feelings that he's not expressing, but he has to turn away at this time because he's got a lot of stuff he's dealing with, maybe legal stuff, maybe his finances, maybe another partner. There's something going on in his life that he has to cut off, and it is being cut off because the 10 of Swords is a painful ending and it's a very quick, fast ending as well. So there's a time for recovery needed here as well within him. So something this week could be that he's lost, you know, a job, or he's lost a partner, or something very significant is happening for him that he's cutting out of his life. And it does feel very much on an emotional level. He could be trying to undergo healing from past wounds as well, and that could be something where he just feels like he has to be on his own. He has to be, you know, going within right now, and can't get emotional. He can't be in an emotional place right now. Could be that you've walked away too, you know, in some ways. Innocent, I swear I didn't do it. So he's he wants you to know that he isn't this horrible person, you know, that's got this facade and is a game player. He doesn't want you thinking of him in that way. Trust. Yeah, he wants you to trust him. See, do you trust me? He wants you to know that even with the dog here, that he's loyal to you, even though he has to back off. Yeah. Okay, I'll get another message. Oh my God, man. Seriously, they're all bloody flying out. I talked to you through the lyrics of songs. Let me just grab these because they're all over the damn floor. Way too many down here though. Okay. Just going to grab these while I'm here. There's a lot of stuff he wants to say to you. There is a lot he wants to. There's a lot he has on his chest actually that he wants to say to you. But he's not. He's holding back until he can make a choice. I'm in denial about my intimacy issues and fears of being used and abused. Yeah, it goes back to that 5 of Swords thing from the past. And I'm constantly battling myself about this relationship. Oh my God, I'm sick of this. I'm just over it when it keeps doing this. Okay, hang on. All right, what was that one? This connection has definitely been divinely guided. He knows that. He knows that there's a very strong spiritual connection between the two of you. Okay, so it's interesting, isn't it? It's beautiful that's coming through. I think we've got to get some charms and stuff now, but I'm just seeing if I've done all the cards. I'm pretty sure I have right now. Just want to make sure you guys get everything that I have here. So I know who you are to me. See, there it is there. And I find you in music. So 2 things I've said about music right now. You could be musicians, or just share a song. So I want to follow you through all time and all universes. And I desire you deeply and eternally. Yeah, he does. All right, let's get some charms now for you guys and some letters. Yeah, I wanted to do this quickly. I just realized. What is Spirit helping you with? Spirit is asking you to go into your intuition. Tap into that as to what you feel you need to do around this situation with him. And social butterfly, you need to get out and just be amongst your own friends to kind of get your mind off stuff now too. You do share a very sacred sexuality, so even if you have not been physically intimate, on the astral plane or in your dreams, there's this sexual chemistry going on here as well. So, okay, let's have a look, guys. Get some charms for group 3. Group 3, please, Spirit. Group 3. So we've got the turtle, which usually has a little thing on the back of it. I don't know what's happened to that. It's here somewhere. I'll have to fix it up, I think. But basically it's showing that, you know, that it's a slow process, and slow and steady wins the race. So also it could be some money issues, really focusing strongly on finances right now as well. And good luck is around the connection. There's a 4-leaf clover, so there could be some real abundance coming into this situation. We have the Gemini, which says on the back here, it says intelligent, so it could be a Gemini you're dealing with. We've also got the 5-cent Australian coin for the echidna on there. The date on this one is 2009. We've got the snowflake, so it does represent winter, recovery, a time for pause and stillness and introspection. Things have to freeze over for now, but it also could be a winter time, you know, that you guys, that something significant happens between you there. We've also got the turquoise ring, so it does represent a strong friendship, a strong bond here as well between the two of you. So let's have a look at some letters for you, some letters for group 3. Wow, they're flying out everywhere over here. So just make sure, yeah. So we've got a Q. Okay, is it a Q? Yeah, we've got a Q and a B, an E and an N. Is it no Z? It's a Z, R, F, T, D, and an M for Mary. So, okay, let me have a look here. I've only, once again, got one vowel. It's funny, this name. I haven't heard this name forever. Bert. Isn't it Ernie and Bert or something? Out of Sesame Street, I can't remember. I don't really hear the word Bert. But it somehow stood out to me. Okay. Got the word Mez. I know a Meredith who calls herself Mez, so that's interesting. That's there. F-E-D, fed, so it could be that you guys like going out for meals. I'm just trying to see what else I can get from these things here. Got the name Deb, D-E-B. We've got D-E-B-T, debt. Someone could be in debt. We are looking at money and his finances right now, maybe losing something. So there could be financial issues there too for you or him. So we've got debt. We've got bed, B-E-D, so it could be significant, like he really thinks about you when he's in bed of a night time, I feel. And I've also got the name Fred, F-R-E-D, Fred. I've got the name Ted, T-E-D. Z, Z-E-D. Yeah. fret, F-R-E-T. So it could be a guitar player, or it could be that he's fretting. One of you are fretting for the other, you know, it could be that as well. We've got T-E-R-M, term. So it could be something that, you know, for a term in the year, like something, you might be separated for a term in the year, if that makes sense. Or you might be looking at your own terms, like I was going to say, in terms of terms and conditions of the connection as well. Yeah. M-E-T. Yeah, that met, I still feel like he's thinking about when you first met for some reason. There's something around that that's intriguing him at the moment as well. And bet, B-E-T, so someone might like betting on something, might be a bit of a gambler, or bet on the horses or races or whatever there as well. So let me know if this has resonated, guys. B-E-T-M-Z-F, D-Q and an R. And don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. And he says, through my lessons, I've become stronger and wiser. And he is actually doing that through this growth that he's undergoing right now. So I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love and blessings.